Utah. A lot of folks look at their schedule, you got to be terrified because the Utes are out for blood this year. 5-7 last year. Disappointing, right? How about this? Week 1 non-conference game at UCLA. Then they have a home game against Cal Poly, and then they're at Wyoming, and then we are into the thick of the Big 12 slate, which starts with Texas Tech. And you see their next home game after Texas Tech in between West Virginia is Arizona State. That's got to be one folks are excited about in Utah.
Yeah, I think this is a interesting team. They struggled on the road last year, or at home, 2-4. But that first game against UCLA, how about that? Credit to both programs to schedule that game. And we're going to find out real quick, are the Utes who we think they are? Now, they do finish the season with 3 of their last 5 games on the road. I think with Coach Whittingham, the way he builds his program, we've seen it over the years, they are built to travel. And so it's going to be interesting when they have to go to Baylor and when they have to finish on Friday night. We've got a lot of Friday night finishes this year in the Big 12 against Kansas. So that's going to be interesting for sure, and I think they will be up for the task as a new season comes up.
You look at the schedule, right? October 18th, the Holy War. A gut-wrenching loss last year for the Utes. How excited are you for that one?
You know, that's always the game, and I think you mentioned it earlier, throw the records out, right? When you look at these two teams, and it's really two programs that are kind of mirrored one another. You know, it's in-state kind of thing, and so you get the vibe for that. But they've got to take care of business because as soon as they play BYU, guess who they got? They got Coach Prime and the Buffs next. And so you got to get ready. You got to get your mindset. That is so tough when you go up, but then you got to stay up the next week and continue that trend. That's always difficult.
You mentioned that's a tough close right there, away at Kansas, preceded by a game at home against Kansas State. And I promise, I rarely try to say throw out the records, but it's true.
You got to throw it out. You have to.
You have to throw the records out.